Fast, frenetic and full of decisive driving, Rally Spain made a triumphant return to the WRC in 2021. An all-tarmac affair for the first time since 2009 meant stages were full of high-speed straights, corners, hairpins and fast-flowing sections, all set against a backdrop of beautiful Spanish countryside. As the penultimate event of the WRC calendar, there was everything to play for, and we were treated to a full-on asphalt assault on the fast, fluid stages of Spain. Plenty of incredible action went down, so here are just some of the memorable moments. Takamoto Katsuta had another lesson on the punishing nature of rallying in Spain. The Japanese driver has had a season of ups and downs, and changing co-driver has hampered him from building any rhythm. Mishearing a pace note was to blame for this off on the event's very first stage. He took a corner just a touch too wide, collided with the Armco, and though the Toyota team got him back on Saturday, it was unfortunately just to be an exercise in confidence building for Takamoto for the remainder of the weekend. Ott Tänak had another rally to forget here in Spain. On Friday's second stage, he spun his Hyundai, but somehow managed to avoid losing too much time. However, on stage 4, Villaplana's second pass, he lost it again, and this time it would prove more costly. Coming off the road, he collected a tree, and though he and his co-driver were fortunately unharmed, it was game over for the Estonian. Stage 9, and Kalle Rovanperä had what he described as the biggest moment of his career. Cuts are part and parcel of Rally Catalunya, but on the first pass of El Montmel, the young Finn had a shave that was on the verge of being way too close. Fortunately, the only damage done was to a couple of roadside cameras, but as he pulled into the end of the stage, it looked like he'd been using his multi-million-euro rally car as a glorified lawnmower. Sébastien Ogier and Dani Sordo were locked in a mesmerising battle for most of Rally Catalunya. Ogier was fighting for his 8th overall title with one rally in hand, while Sordo, the sole Spaniard, was looking to give his compatriots something to cheer about. Ogier held the initial advantage, but a stall by the Frenchman on Saturday's tricky city evening stage in Salou meant Sordo had clawed the gap back to just over a second. Early on Sunday morning, and Sordo came out swinging, leapfrogging the world champion, and the Spaniard went on to win all the day's remaining stages. This, combined with Evans' power stage push, means that the overall championship goes down to the wire in Monza for the final round next month. Although it was Elfyn Evans who came out the blocks fastest on Friday morning, Thierry Neuville was still in the mix despite some understeer issues. And on stage 4, with the understeer dial out, he took the first of a whopping 8 stage wins in a row. He was flying, and by stage 5 had grabbed the overall lead. Incredibly, he continued to stack up stage wins all the way into Saturday afternoon. It was a masterclass in ruthless rally driving from the Belgian, and with a gap of over 10 seconds, he began to consolidate his advantage. Despite a last-minute panic when his Hyundai suffered once again a starter motor issue before the Wolf power stage, he wouldn't be knocked off his stride, and Neuville deservedly took his second win of the season.
Time to celebrate!
Watch WRC Plus on all devices, WRC Plus, all live.